Hi, and welcome back to my channel for those loyal viewers. I had a revelation today, and I kind of wanted your input. I'm trying to figure out why my YouTube channel doesn't have more subscribers, although I thank every one of my 133 subscribers for hitting that subscribe button, and hopefully you hit the notification bell too. But I only get about maybe a dozen, sometimes closer to 30 or 40 views depending on the topic that I'm discussing. And then it dawned on me, okay, who's my audience? Well, the truth is I might be the oldest woman who makes YouTube videos. I'm 77 years old. And in my age range group, how many people even have computers or are online or watch YouTube? So I don't know what to do about that, because I feel like I have so much to say and so much to share, and both in current topics, social issues, and at this time in our life, this pandemic that we're experiencing. And I think I have value, and maybe because of wisdom with age. How can that be valued? How can I get younger people to watch my channel? I don't know. So I'm going to just give you a little update on what it's like right now to be a senior citizen in the United States. Okay, first of all, we've gotten a lot of attention lately because we are in the highest risk group for dying from the COVID-19 viral epidemic. Above 60 even. And here I'm 77. I think the death rate for people near 80 is 15 to 20%. So God forbid that I should get exposed to it. But I have to tell you this. My son called me a couple nights ago, and he said, I've been really busy, I've been on the phone. And I asked him, what calls are coming in. He said, I'm kind of a level-headed guy, I'm analytical, and he said, and I have people calling me because they know my mom is a prepper, and they want to know what they should be doing regarding the preparation for containment, closure, isolation, lockdown, and all those aspects that we're facing today. So that really brought a smile to my face to think I maybe have value now, because for the past 5 years I've been a prepper, and I have already a pantry full of enough food to last for 6 months, water for at least a month. I have masks that I've had for years, and goggles, and other things that people now are scrambling to find. And I've had toilet paper stockpiled for months, long before that was an issue. So that brought a smile to my face to think that I'm known as my son's prepper mom at age 77. So that was one thing I wanted to share. And the other thing is, I live in a senior building, and I think I've mentioned this in some of my other videos for those 10 or 12 people who've watched them. We have 17 floors. I live on the 7th floor, and there are 12 apartments on each floor, so we have a huge number of seniors. And last, I think it was Friday, they put a notice on all of our doors saying that all activities would be canceled. Well, talk about devastating. There is nothing more important to an 80-year-old than daily bingo parties. Bingo, they live for their bingo. So no bingo, so now they're all depressed. Now we have 80-year-olds who are depressed, sitting in their lonely apartments, not having a computer, or possibly even a TV. I don't know. So bingo is off. Our Friday morning donuts and coffee are canceled. And for me, that was the highlight of my week in my building. Donuts and coffee and a social hour. They also canceled, well, not canceled, but banned any loitering in the lobby, which people used to do all the time. There'd be wheelchairs lined up, walkers, in hand, chatting about the weather and, their aches and pains and doctor's appointments and medications and all that stuff that old people talk about. So not only did they ban it, they took out all the chairs. There are no chairs left down in the lobby. So now I think the only highlight of their day is going to be when the mail comes. Hopefully we still get mail. So now another guy talked to me yesterday when we were discussing how to get food, because half the people, at least half, don't drive, if probably more than half. And so we are going to continue our van trips to the grocery store, so that's good. But if one person in the building becomes sick, they're going to lock it down. And the manager said, they'll send the troop in hazmat suits and lock the doors and not allow us to go out. I assume unless someone, gets sick and has to call 911 and have them come get them in an ambulance. So this guy was, when I talked to him about that, he just got all scared and he said, "What about the smokers?" Well, we're not allowed to smoke in the building, but they have a little smokers area down in the main outdoor area outside the front door, and people congregate out there, many times a day for their smoke. And it turns out we have a lot of old hippies in my building. And guess what? Yeah, they're into marijuana. It's legal here in Arizona. So they all have their identification cards, and they smoke, and apparently for, quote, pain management or whatever other reason that people smoke marijuana. I've not been a smoker of cigarettes or marijuana, so I can't really relate to that. But I also don't have any pain, and those who are using marijuana for pain and now they can't smoke, I don't know what they're going to do. So those are just some issues that we old folks are facing. And I made a video a few days ago, and I called it, "Who is in the Canary Cage?" And I had a picture, a cartoon of an old man and a walker inside a jail. So if you're wondering if you're in an area that has coronavirus, COVID-19 disease, just throw an old person in there, and if they die, you know you had COVID-19 amidst you. So I'm going to try to do a live stream. I don't know what you exactly call that, maybe vlog. I'm learning all that. I figured out my camera and how to download onto YouTube, but live stream and chat and all that, I'm just going to have to figure that out. But don't say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So I say bye to all. Have a great day. Stay healthy. Follow the rules in terms of isolation. Prepare your pantries and your medicine cabinets for what is to come. I love you all. God bless. I am Natasha.